In the Sunumi direction, the Zala reconnaissance team from the Rubicon Center detected an APKWS-equipped air defense missile system mounted on a DAF truck, 47 kilometers from Luhansk. Based on the targeting data, the system was struck by a Lancet loitering munition. The target was successfully destroyed. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for continued frontline coverage. The Lens UAV crew from the Tiger team, part of the 272nd Motorized Rifle Regiment of the 47th Tank Division, destroyed a Ukrainian Armed Forces off-road vehicle. The driver tried to escape at the last moment but failed. Russian forces deploy fiber-optic FPV drones, wired for control, immune to jamming, and deadly in silence. Their targets: a Ukrainian Kozak armored vehicle and a fortified AFU position. The drone operator guides the quadcopter low through debris and brush. No signal loss. No interference. Just a live feed and a locked target. The Kozak is parked near a treeline, camouflaged, but not hidden. The drone slips under branches and detonates against the hull. The blast sends shrapnel across the clearing. Minutes later, another drone threads through a trench network, finding a dug-in AFU position. The explosion is captured in full. Sandbags tossed, fighters scrambling. Near the settlement of Prison, in the Bogoslavsky direction, Russian FPV drones locked onto a high-value target, a NATO-supplied Krab 155mm self-propelled gun. The drone operator tracked the Polish-made SPG through brush and terrain. The Krab was stationary, camouflaged, but exposed to aerial eyes. With fiber-optic control, the drone dove in. One hit, one explosion. The Krab was destroyed, its turret twisted, its hull scorched. Footage released shows the wreckage smoldering, a symbol of reach and retaliation. No jamming, no escape. Russian FPV drone operators locked in on multiple Ukrainian targets in the Dnipropetrovsk region. The mission: disrupt mobility, eliminate personnel, and sow fear. First strike: an M113 armored personnel carrier, NATO-supplied and moving near a treeline. The drone dove in, direct hit. The hull cracked, smoke billowed. Second, a fast-moving ATV used for recon. The drone tracked its path, adjusted mid-flight, and detonated on impact. Third, exposed infantry near a dugout. The drone hovered, then dropped, sending shockwaves through the trench. Each drone was fiber-optic controlled, immune to jamming, guided with surgical precision. Near the settlement of Prison, in the Bogoslavsky direction, Russian FPV drones locked onto a high-value target, a NATO-supplied Krab 155mm self-propelled gun. The drone operator tracked the Polish-made SPG through brush and terrain. The Krab was stationary, camouflaged, but exposed to aerial eyes. With fiber-optic control, the drone dove in. One hit, one explosion. The Krab was destroyed, its turret twisted, its hull scorched. Footage released shows the wreckage smoldering, a symbol of reach and retaliation. A Russian drone operator from the 20th Army spotted a small boat on the Seversky Donets River. At first, he believed it carried enemy troops and prepared for a strike. But as the drone closed in, the camera revealed the truth. It wasn't soldiers, but a father and his young son, quietly fishing. In that critical moment, the operator redirected the drone, avoiding what could have been a tragic mistake. Thanks to the drone's high-resolution optics, 2 innocent lives were saved that day. Air surveillance posts, ASPs, and anti-aircraft missile units of the 90th Guards Tank Division, subordinate to the Central Military Command, operate in this manner. These units monitor the airspace in the Special Military Operations Zone in the Dnipropetrovsk region around the clock. Counter-UAV operations are organized along routes used by attack groups and along supply corridors to detect and neutralize hostile UAVs, protecting our units as they advance into Ukrainian defensive positions. In the contested terrain near Kupiansk, Russian forces advance cautiously. The battlefield is littered with abandoned Ukrainian vehicles, some damaged, some seemingly intact, but appearances deceive.
Combat protocole demande vigilance.
Ukrainian armed forces are known to booby-trap vehicles before retreating and placing explosive devices inside hatches, under seats, or within engine compartments. Russian engineers approach each wreck with suspicion. Drones scan, sappers probe. Sometimes the vehicle is rendered inoperable with a controlled detonation. Other times it's left untouched, too risky to claim. A Russian FPV drone detected and struck a fortified position located beneath the railway tracks between the Krasny Lyman and Yampol stations, where Ukrainian personnel were reportedly taking cover. Sumy region, Belaya. Russian drone operators continue to neutralize pickups and logistical vehicles belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces. The RP systems fitted to these vehicles are not designed to counter fiber optic FPV drones. In the border regions of Kharkiv and Sumy, Russian Special Forces Anvar and the 136th Motorized Rifle Brigade launched a coordinated offensive, targeting Ukrainian positions with speed, precision, and overwhelming firepower. The assault began with drone reconnaissance and artillery softening. Then came the armored push, BMPs, tanks, and infantry advancing under cover of smoke and suppressive fire. Ukrainian vehicles were struck mid-movement. Infantry positions were overrun. Explosions lit the tree line as Russian forces pressed forward. Footage from the front shows burning Cossacks, shattered trenches, and retreating defenders. The offensive wasn't just tactical, it was psychological. Anvar moved like shadow, the 136th struck like thunder, and the border lit up in flame.